Welcome to the post-interview of the Keith and the Girl Show. Today we recorded episode 1809 with Myq Kaplan and James Adomian. Hi, guys.
Hello, hello.
How do you guys think the show went?
James.
You know what? Do you feel like you said everything and now we're all done?
James,
You'll be hearing from my podcast lawyer.
It was great. It's always great. I guess that's why it didn't make any sense. Has anybody ever said, like, I didn't enjoy it?
No. But
No one's ever said that about any podcast.
No, but sometimes people feel like, oh, should I have said this?
Oh,
Or,
yeah, okay, I guess.
Or nervous about what they said and then worried that they didn't say the next thing or something like that.
I'll say a couple of those. I got 3 or 4 of those. I do actually. I feel like I use the term tantric too frequently, incorrectly. I apologize.
What does it possibly mean?
do you ever leave a show, Mike, and be like, too many puns? Because there can't be enough, right? Do you think too few? I didn't use this pun the right way. This was the wrong word.
Or maybe it was too manly puns.
Too masculine puns.
Guys, I can answer that question sincerely.
No,
and
we're
it
good.
is-
I think we got it. James.
No. The answer is that I don't think about puns at all.
Do you not?
No, I don't think about them.
They just come to you?
As a concept, yeah. I'm just in a flow state. Like Florida oranges flow, FLO.
I gotta wonder, like, see, if me and Mike were hanging out, I could never really focus on what he's saying because I'd always think everything was a pun. And I'd be reaching, like, how does that make sense? You want orange juice. And he's like, no, I just want orange juice.
I always go back
O.J. Simpson?
I always go back to Hannibal, the famous general from the Second Punic War.
Well, we want to get really inside your minds today, so we're
Hold
gonna
on
pass
one
you
second.
over.
I did feel like James was going to say something about the show. Did the Saturday Night Live stuff bother you or make you uneasy?
Yeah, I don't really talk about it. I feel like I should have been doing sketch comedy on TV, and I stopped doing it because I couldn't. There's a ceiling. You're
Right.
not allowed to do sketch comedy in America. I could cast a fantastic sketch comedy show, and it's not even me, like, personally. I could not be in it. I could just cast other people, and it would be a fantastic sketch show.
Wait, so why
based on who
don't-
doesn't get on sketch comedy?
We know
TV.
people doing this show that are pitching ideas all the time. Half of them are making it. Why don't you pitch this?
Oh, I pitch shows, but I'm actually working on a show. It just happens to be that it's not a sketch show, and it's always what I wanted to do.
Wait, why don't you just? You know how everyone could do things very DIY right now. Have you considered doing a sketch?
Yeah, but I don't. That's a money thing. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, I would do it for the internet if someone was going to give me several $1,000s per effort.
Do you guys know that DIY is the opposite of, like, show business, and so DIY backwards is YID, which is who runs show business.
Because for example, James, I regret that just happened.
Well,
I assume you go through and you edit it and you bleep things out, right? So
It'll be a long bleep.
go through. Yeah, whenever you mention SNL, just say
We understand you auditioned for.
just say it was Mad TV.
LNS.
Mad TV.
To me, the point is you auditioned for it. They didn't care for you so much, or they just didn't get it that day, whatever the reason. We don't understand.
Well,
it.
I understand that there was a lot of internal dissent. There's a lot of people who've been on that show who like me and have recommended me, and a lot of their hosts and big shot comedians
Right.
have been like, "Why aren't you on the show?"
Right.
Yeah. Look, believe me.
So it's a compliment. Do you understand that? I'm being serious.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a compliment.
right? Yeah, I was the guy who almost got to play baseball.
But we've seen you swing, and you do great.
Well, that's the thing. It's like they don't like. This was years ago, and I do other things. I do stand up now because no one can tell you not to do stand up. There's like
Right.
real audiences full of people everywhere.
Don't-
You just get to show up and do that.
Don't do stand up. No, this guy's great with a
Mike
bat.
ju-
He's a super enforcer. He's just
Mike-
a leg breaker for the mob now.
Mike just realized that he's like, oh, no one's actually told him that? All right. Then
No, that honestly, obviously, that's the thing I love about. I mean, stand up as well is it's like people. It's so weird that it's such a different work idea than, like, your parent. My parents were like, you get a job and then you have a retirement fund and then you stop doing the thing.
No.
And it's like you don't have to do any of that. You could.
yeah, the retirement fund for stand-up is you probably have a bunch of couches to crash on for 5 years around the country if you really needed to.
But would you ever want to retire? I don't know that it's because I don't think so much that far ahead or because I don't see myself retiring. Like, no matter what, I want to be saying something in front of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're correct.
Like I could see like being 70 and they go, hey,
I especially can't wait to be so old that I'm out of touch with most audiences, and then keep going on stage. That'll be great.
Well, I mean, I think you're already there.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Here's the point we're making.
You let me know that I've
arrived.
made progress.
You've arrived. You're done.
I'm done.
That's it.
Finish
you did
line.
it.
You did
All
everything.
right, folks. I finished comedy here on Keith and the Girl here in July 2013. I'm going to move on to a second career as a journalist or
Oh, wait,
something.
before that, can you finish that cookie story?
What was it?
Pot cookies.
Oh yeah, he ate a bunch of pot cookies, and then like it was like a Roger Rabbit, like boing boing, and he looked out the window, and there was a nuclear bomb that went off, and he saw like a mushroom cloud, and he was like ah, and spent like 48 hours shivering and calling his mom from payphones and stuff, like scared that he was dying and being kidnapped.
And
How
he
many
ripped off his
cookies?
own dick.
It was the same guy. Yeah, I'm surprised that they finally found the story.
Bad luck.
of course, that was from show 1809. James kept trying to start or finish actually the cookie story. So there it is, the ending of one of the stories that you'll find on keithandthegirl.com. Also, we want to know the inside of your brain, so I'm going to pass this, and Keith is going to pass that to Mike, and we want to know what you see in this ink blot.
Turn it.
Turn it over.
Yeah. So think about it for a second, and I will tell the audience that they can comment about what they see about it. They can comment about what you guys see
Are
about it.
they going
right
to see
here.
the same ink blot?
They're going to see the same ink blot. It's being shown to them right now.
Okay.
Magic.
Do we say it on the same time on 3? Or
No,
Why don't
we-
you go first, Mike? You seem like
I'd rather you guys wrote me a letter.
Okay.
What do you see, Mike?
I don't know, like a screaming Skeletor.
I saw a screaming thing also. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's like a skull, a screaming skull.
I see the Captain Crunch without his hat.
I think I see a mustache on the skull. Does anyone see that?
Oh no,
Yeah, it's a
upside
big
down
mustache.
upside down Christmas tree. Oh yeah, I did see the mustache as well.
He could use a Q-tip to the ears, is what I'm seeing.
Crunch berries. He's been decommissioned. He's no longer a captain.
I do see the evil goatee there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the go-to. Yeah, it could be like Colonel Sanders' brother who took over after his death.
With trans fats.
I could see like a crying cartoon bear. Like this, it's kind of screaming. This black is the mouth, and then on top of the 2 ears, really tiny eyes. And he's walking. And he's ready to get his. And in fact, these are legs on the bottom. One's in motion. No, I'm telling you, that's the answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, tell us in the comments what you guys see. Don't forget to spread this video, spread the word, like this thing, do all the different things that social media tells you to do and that we tell you to do. Thank you guys so much for being on the show.
LinkedIn.
KeithAndTheGirl.com.
Are linked out.
KeithAndTheGirl.com.